Hello there YouTube, this is Sibbles and Bits back at it again with month of Ravenswatch. Today we're going to be just running a Pied Piper run. Technically in the overview video we ran a Scarlet run. Today we're going to be running Pied Piper just to sort of like go through the list and sort of show off everything that the characters do at a baseline. Again, I haven't necessarily unlocked all the upgrades or what I call traits for all the characters, so we're not really seeing like all that's available to them, but we will still be able to see quite a bit. We'll go ahead and just jump into Nightmare 5. Hopefully I don't live to regret it. And so Pied Piper, from my understanding of watching friends play and looking at their general traits and stuff like that, they're a very, not necessarily support, but they have a lot of support options in their upgrades. But for the most part, what they are is sort of a sustained DPS mobility character. Not mobility as in like they move around a lot, but unlike other characters, they are able to move and shoot slightly at the same time and able to do quite a bit of burst at all times. Our passive trait is that we have access to a swarm of rats. And every like 5 or so seconds, we are going to spawn another rat up to, I believe, 20. Just waiting for another rat to spawn. It's definitely feeling more than 5 seconds. It's also possible that technically, since the game timer isn't clocking, we're not able to spawn rats. So we're going to just go ahead and keep talking. We are able to attack command these rats by using our trait button. When they attack something, they will attack 3 times and then they will expire. Our left click just pretty much does damage. Right click is burst damage. We are able to use these in combination with each other. Our E, or special, drops down this field here. Anything in here is vulnerable, which is very helpful, especially considering its duration and the fact that he gets it off the get-go. It makes him pretty good for party play. And the cooldown isn't too bad. And his defense is just a knockback. But as you may have been able to notice, he does get a little bit of iframes on it. Just taking a look at my shop. We do not have access to damage here. We have Vitality and Adamant, though, so that's pretty good. We're going to take a look at our starting traits. I really like Explosive Rats because it allows us to have a lot of burst damage. But also Sound Barrier is interesting. We can farm that pretty easily. Getting free armor sounds like pretty ridiculous. We're going to go ahead and try that. We might die because of it. Okay, looking at our map here, I see that we got a tumor here. Generally speaking, we want to be at least a couple of levels before we go into something like that. We do have access to vulnerable, so that helps. But otherwise, enemies in here are going to be quite potent. So it might be just exploring here a bit, heading to this chest for a magical item.
How many of these monsters are there?
This looks a bit spiced, but it's actually quite good for us due to the fact that they, these enemies explode during the day. So really all we need to do is just start dealing damage. Much easier on a class like this than, say, Scarlet. You may also notice these enemies with the red shimmers. They are corrupted enemies due to us playing above difficulty 1. I gotta remember to actually use my rats.
Heed my call, one and all! Beware my beast, I'm growing strong.
Alright. Well, I definitely like dealing damage with our defense, since we're going to be trying to spam it a lot. And it's also a lot of frickin' damage. Alright. So if I can get charges or cooldown on this with these items, I would be very happy. That is an elite corrupted enemy. Hello. He's gonna get stunned. So again, we don't do like spectacular damage, but we're able to like constantly deal damage, and that is our advantage as Pied Piper.
That is what I call pitch perfect.
Damage per vitality.
I know there are more nightmares out here
I'll
somewhere.
take Unicorn. If we're gonna have access to shielding and armor due to our quest.
There seem to be more where that one came from.
I'm hoping to get level 3 by the time that we get over to that tumor. And find a couple more things along the way. Would be nice. Well, a sight ward would be nice. Another thing that I didn't mention about sight wards in the overview video is that they give you 200 XP, so they're actually worth quite a bit in the early game.
Heed my call, one and all! How is that for a finale?
So we got a level 2 Grim and a level 2 Sight Ward. I honestly think we're going to go after the level 2 Sight Ward.
The concert is over.
No, we got to go under here.
Hairs on my neck
Map
are
clarity could be possibly a little bit better. Another thing that I would potentially like to see is the ability for, how do I put it? These difficulty outlines to be more clear. It was a bit rough. We only need 4 more defense hits in order for us to get access to our quest, which will be very nice for us. More rats. I also like extra measure, but epic on rats is just insane. We also get access to more rats, which means that our sustained damage is going to go up significantly.
How many of these monsters are there? Heed my call, one and all! Where has everyone gone?
Maybe we feel good for a Grim?
A complete aria with no false notes.
Alright, let's try this out.
This calls for desperate measures. I need healing, quickly. I thought it was my time. Heed my call, one and all!
Got 6 seconds to kill this last enemy here. It was a lot closer than I would have wanted it to be.
This silence does not bode well. I, for one, didn't feel a scratch.
Alright. Oh, I gotta click actually here. So we got a lot of easy items and some more health up at the top. That's where we're going to go.
Tis a strange way
And then
to
we're probably
travel,
going to go
but
after
it
that
is
tumor and
swift.
even more health.
I'm getting good at this. One is never too old to learn a new song. bird in the hand, as the song goes. Heed my call, one and all!
Yoink.
The final note is played. Careful, birds, or I'll play
We're
the
making
song you'll
great
regret.
time here.
Heed my call, one and all!
Excuse me? Okay.
I'm about to meet the celestial chorus.
Ah. I had access to my defense. I could have avoided that.
The flutter of black wings is music to my ears.
That was also pretty much my fault for ignoring that healer there and just letting it remove all the hard work that I've been doing.
There seemed to be more where that one came from. Where has everyone gone?
Our map is a little suffered though, not gonna lie. Like, we should easily make level 5. And once we get level 5, we can farm, like, quite a few events, but we just don't know where events are right now. I'm not sure that I actually want to spend it this well. I think we had a great early game, but right now I'm feeling like our mid game is definitely going to be lacking here.
'Tis a strange way to travel, but it is swift. A complete aria with no false notes. Fit for a symphony. May the requiem begin. How was that for a finale? Heed my call, one and all! I, for one, didn't feel a stretch.
Probably could have tried to use my iframes on my defense on that one.
These are desperate times.
Certainly a very annoying set of enemies. There's a red Grim here. I'm definitely not feeling good about that after our last encounter there. Let's see if we can't sneak this heal over here. And then we'll consider doing it after buying some upgrades at the Sandman.
Careful, birds, or I'll play you a song you'll regret. I know there are more nightmares out here somewhere.
We're gonna just try and snooch on by.
May the requiem begin. Heed my call, one and all.
Excuse me.
I feel much better.
So again, our early game growth was pretty good. I was feeling good about it, but then we got nothing in like the second half of the game.
I should pen
In
a
fact, we
song
got
on
bopped a couple of
Ravenswatch.
times for it, so I'm a little concerned about exactly how this is going to go. We're going to go ahead and we will grab this and this, honestly. And if we can get another spot of cash, then we can grab another upgrade, so we'll just take a look up here. I don't think that we're going to be able to get a Grim. Especially a red one.
How many of these monsters are there? The concert is over. Aria with no false notes.
Yeah, it's not looking like we're going to be getting lucky here. Well, as long as I don't screw it up, we should be able to beat this boss. But that relies on Bits not screwing something up.
Heed my call, one and all! May the requiem begin.
One more neutral should do it. That probably wasn't worth it.
Heed my call, one and all!
All right. Well, that was a Nightmare 5 Piper win. You might see quite a few more of these videos come out today. Not that that particularly cares if you're watching this in the future. But we're pretty much going to try and do like a string of all the different characters, so just to give a brief overview so that in the future when we're playing the channel, we don't have to like necessarily describe exactly every time that we pick a character, this is the character that we're playing, and this is what they do and what we're looking for and stuff like that. So again, Pied Piper, very good sustained DPS slash support character. Has a lot of build paths that they can go. Like one of the other starting ones that we passed by was the ability so that when your rats deal their 3 ticks of damage, they explode in an AoE for another hit of damage, and that can get up to like I believe 12, which is quite significant because, well, Scarlet's attacks is 15 baseline. And sort of just manipulating, putting your rats out to damage when you can't damage, being able to apply vulnerable so that you're always dealing full damage, and being able to have access to a huge stun on your defense, which is able to crack a lot of enemies and allow you to just deal damage to them as well. Very good all-around character. Definitely competes for damage taken, despite what all the little 7 numbers that you were seeing look like they do. Because of the fact that, again, he's always able to deal, well, always able to deal damage, frequently is able to deal full damage, and also makes enemies vulnerable for even more damage. Anyways. Hopefully that was entertaining. If it was, be sure to leave it down in the comments below, as well as any feedback you might have, such as comments, concerns, misplay alerts, questions. I want to see them down there. And until next time, we'll catch you guys around.